Fatherhood is not hard. It's so easy to overcomplicate things. At the end of the day, you actually do have another person's life and health in your hands, which is half you and somebody you would do anything for. It's easy to see being a good dad nowadays as being difficult. If you look at social media, all you can expect is drama and court battles. But the key to success for being a good dad, it really isn't in any of those corny books you might see on how to be the perfect dad or number one dad or how to be a dad. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I could be possibly doing everything wrong. But from my experience, it's simple. Making your kid happy is up to two simple actions. It's up to you being present and for you to just try. Try to make your kid happy. Try to understand them. I had my son at a very odd time. It was during COVID, which was such an unclear time. You had your people that were pushing conspiracies, believing that this was the end all be all, and you had other people that didn't even believe stuff was going on. But this was the most happy time of my life, no matter how odd and confusing the energy was in the air. With the guidelines, it was only me and his mother that were allowed in the hospital, so that textbook picture perfect delivery room with, having all your family members around you. It wasn't the reality for us. Also, this was my first experience with this situation, and it was a high-risk pregnancy. So with that in the back of my mind, it was always a worry and anxiety and scares with this situation. It was a very stressful time for the both of us. Plus all the things I was going through personally. It was a big phase change for me. I felt the difference as soon as I walked out the hospital. It felt like something was different inside of me. I felt the difference. Not just the want, but the need to make better decisions. Better decisions in my life. Better decisions with everything. I made a choice that day that no matter what decisions I had made, survival is always the option. I felt an obligation to not always be my best self. I felt an obligation to not only be my best self, I could, but be the best father. With having not the best example growing up, I was starting with a pretty clear slate. But no matter what, I stayed strong. I worked hard for him, and I made sure I made time for him. Because honestly, at the end of the day, you can't purchase the love of your child. You just gotta be there and make time for them. And I'm honestly so grateful for the opportunity I do have, because honestly, not a lot of people get that. I get to watch my boy grow up day to day, month to month, and year by year. So no, fatherhood is not all hard.